This is a very intimate position to be in. Does this look like a ransom video? This angle's a bit intimate. I hope nothing's like showing. Ignore that. Hello. I'm still alive. Shocker. I'm back again. I'm just gonna talk for a bit, if you'll let me, because there is quite a bit of time to catch up on. First up, exposition dump. I'm sorry, it's gotta happen. We're going all the way back to 2016, just so you're caught up on all the lore. In 2016, I started uploading videos on my main channel, Wolfyy. It used to be called Mr. Wolfyy, Psycho Wolf Gaming back in the day. It's been through a lot. I was uploading Minecraft videos, because that is what I saw as my ticket to fame. And they are not good. But I was learning. I learned how to edit better. I learned how to commentate better, at least a little bit. Don't go back and watch those videos. And over time, I was able to gain just a little bit more confidence in what I was doing. Then in 2018, I got sick of Minecraft videos. Everyone got sick of Minecraft in 2018. You did. I know you did. Don't you lie to me. So I moved on to animations. I made story time animations. You remember that shit? You remember that era on YouTube when everyone just did that? And then after a year, only a year, I ran out of shit to talk about. I was only 19. I don't know what I expected. So I just started making generic commentary videos instead. I made one on the Minecraft community, and that's still the most viewed video I've ever made. I made a review of the Garfield movie, and then I just disappeared for 2 years. You'll find this happens a lot. I got fully burnt out. I had just gotten a job at Walmart, and then immediately got fired from Walmart for being deathly ill and throwing up in the aisle so bad that I got strep throat. And then COVID happened. I don't remember a single goddamn second of lockdown. All I know is that during it, I started writing. What else was I supposed to do? I wrote a story. I did that. And it was a story about a YouTube channel called The Boys Club. I have the book still. I think it's down here. Holy shit. I still have the book. I actually did not know I still had it. I've never talked about this in depth, really. Boys Club was my little pandemic passion project. Some people learned instruments, some people learned languages, some people remodeled their houses. I wrote a story about a YouTube channel. It was essentially a storyline told through multiple YouTube videos across the span of like 2 years. I still have the book. I hope this is in focus. Boys Club, a story about growing up, not wanting to leave your hometown, not wanting to face reality and accept adulthood. What a fucking monumental idea for a story. It was a story of me and 3 of my friends making a YouTube channel together with the sole intention of making profit. The second we broke even, it was over. This is the in-universe story, by the way. It had character development, multiple storylines. I wrote out multiple videos in their entirety, word for word. This was supposed to be like an improv channel. This story will never see the light of day. It's not that the story's bad, and truly, if all the stars had aligned perfectly for us to make it, I fully believe in my heart it would be one of the best things to ever grace this platform. I know it's very egotistical and a bold statement. You're gonna have to take my word for it. It just was not the right timing. That's all I can excuse it as. COVID was still happening. I was fully broke. I couldn't afford the camera for the series. The other 3 people that I was going to make the series with had arguably more realistic expectations for the future. You know, college, jobs. It just didn't work. But writing that, it helped me learn a new form of content that I wasn't making that I wanted to. Story-based content. But now, or at that point in 2020, I had no motivation to make anything. I didn't know what other stories to make. I had no money. I didn't have anyone to help me film things. because my friends had jobs. So I just left my channels abandoned for 2 years at that point. And then finally, in like 2022, 2023, when COVID was a thing of the past for the most part, lockdowns were lifted, the world was open again, we didn't have a rapist as a president yet again, the future was looking up. So I decided, I need money, I'm gonna help the economy, and I got a job. My neighbors probably think I'm fucking insane. I'm walking my cat, wearing a hoodie in 70-degree weather and a mask. I think the police are gonna be called. So, I started applying to every place that I could, at least places that only needed like a high school level of education. Also, yes, this is a live shot. I'm walking my cat. His name is Rusty. I got a job at this grocery store / bakery / deli. Not Walmart, surprisingly. I got hired for the night shift, and that was terrible. I lost a full 1.5 years of my life working the night shift. I never saw the sun except when I was going to bed. Not to mention how shitty my coworkers were. Are you eating grass? Pop off, King. My manager was a racist, sexist, homophobic dude with no legs, a severe lazy eye, no hair, missing teeth. Oh, and he lost a finger on the job. I got him fired last summer. Don't worry, I can talk as much shit about him as I want. He is dead. Anyway, I started that job as a part-timer, and within 6 months, I want to say, I was basically running the store on my own. The assistant manager, Nick, who smelled like shit all the time, got fired. My bad. And that just fucked up everyone's schedules. Now suddenly, I'm left alone in the store for at least 3 hours a night, running the place without any proper training. For $13.50 an hour. At the start of last year, I just went up to my manager and said, hey, I'm basically working full-time hours anyway, doing a full-time job. Make me full-time. Shockingly, they actually did it. So now I had even more stress. Also, recently, I went up to my manager and said, hey, I'm fucking full-time. There's no assistant manager. Make me the assistant manager. The top person at my store looked me dead in the eyes and said, wait, I thought you already were assistant manager.
Nice job, team.
That's what I'm working with. After almost a year of that, trying to get my managers to do their fucking jobs. I got moved to day shift, like in October or something. I don't know. It's a lot easier, except when I first got there, my manager that I had did cocaine. I just can't win. So after nearly 2 years there, I finally had the money. I managed to get control of my schedule. So I had hours that I was fine with. I had free time. What videos do I make now? Good enough for me. I still feel insane. I've never felt more aware of myself. So going back to 2021 for a minute, I uploaded what is currently the last video on my main channel, if that's even the main channel at this point. Also, I took Rusty inside, don't worry. So I have this problem. I'm a dumbass. I have this precedent set for myself that every video that goes on the main channel needs to be perfect. And I know looking at the videos on there, that's insane to hear. But I want every video I make on that channel to feel like an event. Like something that people will stop everything they're doing to just go watch it. I understand that that's insane for a person with like 800 subscribers to say about their YouTube channel. But that's how I feel, okay? We're being open and honest. It's always felt like I was making videos for other people rather than for myself. Not only that, I just completely ran out of shit to talk about. I used to make story time videos in like 2019, and then I ran out of stories. I was like 19 years old. I don't know what you expected out of me. There's bugs out here. I should have filmed this in winter. And as an unemployed 19-year-old, spending a full month on a video, pulling multiple all-nighters, making every video as good as I could possibly get it, and then not making a single cent off of it. It kind of killed a lot of motivation I had. Okay, obviously, I have never wanted to do YouTube just for money, at least not as an adult, but it was still kind of a buzzkill, okay? For a long time, I had this big return video idea. I guess I'll spoil it now since I doubt I'm ever gonna make it. I was going to make an entire breakdown and retrospective of this YouTube series called the Psycho series. That series is over 685 videos, most of them averaging 45 minutes to an hour, 2 videos a day for over a year, and also 60 episodes of behind the scenes, those videos averaging around half an hour to 40 minutes each, and, yes, and, an hour and a half long documentary. My video would have been at least 4 hours long, minimum. I started writing the script for it, and all the motivation for making it just disappeared. That was around the time I just fully decided to step back from making any videos on that channel and just focus on making easier videos while trying to maintain my interest in content creation in general. And in summer of 2021, that leads us to here, WolfCade. I don't know if I ever explained it, but the name WolfCade is Wolfyy and arcade combined. See? I really am a genius. The entirety of summer 2021, I thought about the kind of content I could make instead of animations and commentary. And during that time, I was going back and rewatching all of these old COD commentary videos from like 2014, mainly FaZe Jev, and it just made me miss that era of YouTube. Uploading a 3 to 5 minute video, playing a game, talking about some dumb shit, and that was it. Every single day. So I decided to attempt to recreate it in a way. I started uploading these gaming commentaries over Halo gameplay, talking about smaller topics that wouldn't make for a full video on the main channel. And it was great. I was able to upload twice a week for months. Then I slowed it down to 1 video a week, just so I could put a little bit more effort into the videos, mainly subtitles, and that worked even better. Uploading weekly for like 6 months, maybe missing a week or 2 here and there. I was doing smaller video ideas that I had had for years, playing Webkins again, Club Penguin, Roblox. I talked about shit from high school that was going to be in a School Stories 2 back in 2018. I made like 6 videos like that, but let's ignore me milking it. I was enjoying making videos again. They were getting views. I was growing an audience. Within months, I'm at 50 subscribers. Oh shit, I completely abandoned the main channel. That small break turned into a year. I haven't watched a second of this series that I'm supposed to be making an analysis of. And at the same time, I didn't care. I was having more fun with this channel. I was able to get back to that 2014 feeling of making videos. I didn't have the stress and anxiety of having to make everything I put out onto the internet 100% perfect. I could make boring videos. I could make videos that were only interesting to me. I wasn't worried about being a perfectionist for the first time in years. I wasn't watching my social blade like it was my 9 to 5. I didn't have my live sub count open on a tab on my second monitor. I could just post whatever I wanted and enjoy making videos for what it was. Having fun, bettering my video editing skills, and really just doing whatever I wanted without the fear of failure. And then, the exact same thing happened again. I set a precedent for myself when I explicitly said I would not do exactly that. Yeah, it's like 5 months later. I forgot to film this segment of the video originally. I scrapped the video because of it. I got remotivated to make the video randomly, and only right now, at this moment, did I feel like setting up my camera and recording it. I was not getting back in those skinny jeans, I'm sorry. I think the whole thing was I wanted to make better content. I wanted to put more effort into videos. I made like 3 fucking vlogs, and then I just hit a wall. There really was no recovering from this one. 10 years in, it finally happened. It was a mixture of putting too much pressure on myself to make videos, being busy with work, and being completely unmotivated, and just general laziness. But I had a plan. I was going on a trip with my boys. This was May of 2024, and my content creator brain would not shut off for a second. I thought out this whole goddamn storyline with this video, but I only gave myself 2 months to plan out the entire thing. 2 months to make what I believed would be my magnum opus. I needed a little bit more time, if you can believe it. If the video had turned out exactly how I had planned it in my head, it would have been amazing. But things did not turn out that way. That vlog not panning out the way that I wanted it to was like the final nail in the coffin. Because it wasn't just that one video that I had planned. I had like this whole cinematic universe planned out. The rough beginnings of it. It started with that vlog in summer of 2024, and the next one would have been when I came back. It was called Bucket List. It was basically just me and my friends going around our hometown, our surrounding areas. It would mainly be me making the list, but all of us would have come up with something or contributed to stuff that we wanted to do in this area before I move. And then the video after that would have been apartment hunting, going around all these different places if I chose to live somewhere specific. You know, choosing where to live, even though that basically would have been doxing. And then the next video would have been moving out, moving in, all these different things. It would have been this whole thing with a storyline too. I wrote out a fucking storyline for this shit. It was this whole thing, and it's just never gonna happen. I'm not gonna shade my friends because we're all in our mid-20s now, but they do not have content creator brain the way that I do. They think logically, they think realistically, they have their own set plans. It would have been way too much to set out a fucking cinematic universe, work out all these storylines in these videos. It would have been too much. I knew that at the time. It was basically Boys Club all over again. I don't remember if I talked about that yet. I don't remember the layout of this video, but it was basically that again. Just did not work out. Maybe one day I'll make like a rough cut version of it and put it out on a second channel. Whichever one I use now, I don't know. 2024 was the first year since 2015 that I did not upload a single video to YouTube, which is kind of crazy. But I'm here now. I was not letting my last video on this platform be a fucking Overwatch video. So basically, I hit numerous walls, back-to-back, mental health in decline. Everything was going terribly. Nothing was working out for me. But I finally started to climb out. Whatever hole I was in, if it was a level of depression, if it was creative burnout, whatever it was, I finally managed to start to climb out. I kind of just sat around and thought like, well, where the hell do I go from here? I don't really know. I'm just kind of making this as maybe a stepping stone for coming back. I'm a bit worried because for the past 3 months I've been thinking, oh, I can't start making videos again yet because I haven't made this video. And now I've made this video. So there's really no excuse now. I do have a lot of videos that are basically made. I have a Lethal Company video from November of 2023 that's basically fully edited, ready to be uploaded, and I just haven't done it.
I found the fucking flower guy. We're getting the fuck out of here.
The flower
I don't
guy?
like it.
What's the flower guy?
The troll-looking motherfucker.
We're out of here.
What? There's a man? I'm going to see him.
Hi.
Oh! Okay, we're leaving. You know, right on time to cash in on the hype. That's followed by 2 more Lethal Company videos. CS2, Minecraft, Valheim, Sims, DayZ, Garfield Kart. I also have the past 2 Christmases where I got absolutely fucking trashed while playing Lethal Company and CS.
Hang on, wait. When did we switch from a Lethal Company to Counter-Strike? I don't remember it.
Like 10 minutes ago, you fuck.
What the fuck?
Counter-Strike.
Lock it on the entirety of those cases right there.
Counter-Strike.
Bro needs to go lay down.
I don't remember switching from Lethal Company to Counter-Strike. Wait a minute.
and I want to make them. I want to make more. I want to play games that were popular years ago but aren't anymore. Like content warning. That looked fucking amazing. I wanted to play it. I wasn't making videos. Do people even give a shit about that game anymore? Would it be worth it? Do I care if it's worth it? No one watches this channel. It's a lot more pressure wanting to make good videos because I know I'm capable of it. It was a different time when I was younger and didn't know shit about editing. You know, we're not in 2017 anymore. I'm not 18 years old sitting in my room playing Bed Wars. I'm not 22 sitting in my room playing Halo. The world is also just a scary place right now. Not to sound like a woke liberal. That's all the politics talk, I promise. I have 2 years worth of footage eating away at my hard drive space that I want to make into videos. Who knows how much of that is actually usable? I want to make things. I want to make videos. I want to make animations. I have had a comic idea that I've been slowly writing the storyline for since 2017. I want to make it, alright? I might as well talk about what the purpose of all my channels are since I'm literally the only person that knows. Wolfyy is for commentary long-form videos like the Garfield movie. WolfCade, this channel is basically the everything channel. Gaming, vlogs, whatever. The Gray channel, that's inactive. That was just a throwaway channel that I made in 2017 because I had videos that I didn't think fit the main channel, and now I just have no reason for it to exist. But there's too many videos on it, too good of an archive. I can't get rid of it. Wolfyy Plus. Why not? That's another inactive one. I did have an idea for, like, years ago. I mentioned I wanted to do a playthrough of Rugrats in Paris for the PlayStation 1 with my friends in Discord. I still want to do that. Just the other day I was talking to friend Jessi. Here's their channel. And I was like, hey, you make gaming Let's Plays. Would you be down to do that? And they said, sure. I don't know when it'll happen, if it even will. Paul Champion, that channel. I had an idea for that channel. I know, I have a lot of ideas. Stick with me. The idea I couldn't even do for another few years. It had to do with getting plastic surgery that would cost tens of thousands of dollars. I think that's all of them. Do I start live streaming? I thought about it in like 2017 because that was just a cheat code to getting subscribers back then. My internet used to be way too shit for it. It's still shit now, but I think it could handle live streaming. I'm just scared. I'm not worried I'll like start screaming the N-word or something. I'm just worried that I'm gonna be boring. I will go silent for 30 minutes straight until I think of something else to say and continue a sentence. Whatever mental disorder that is, I'd love to be filled in on that. I think a lot about my history on YouTube. You know, think about what I've said, who's heard me say it, how many people. So many damn people. I was given way too many eyes and ears on my videos when I was a sheltered teenager. And thinking about it now, if I had that many eyes on me right now, if I knew 10,000 people were gonna watch this video, you know, if I had the chance to say whatever I want in front of the entire world, if I could make the videos that I like, the videos I want, knowing that there's an audience that will be there to watch it, would I do it? Maybe this is the start. Maybe I'll start uploading again. Maybe I'll disappear forever this time. Maybe I won't come back. And just in case if this is the last video that I will ever upload to the internet ever, because you never know. Maybe I disappear again. Maybe I don't fulfill anything that I just spent the last however long talking about. I guess, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our time together. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Should